Hey, everybody, welcome back to the show. This is Jaren. My pronouns are he, him.
And I am Heather. My pronouns are she, her.
And this is a Thanksgiving bonus
Oh
episode.
my goodness.
So, we literally just finished recording the episode that was released on Monday, and we were going to do something else as a preparation to help y'all and ourselves on the upcoming holiday because we know it's really stressful. But I told
hmm
Heather I had a surprise.
Yeah,
And
and I literally don't even know what we're talking about right now. I'm very
I'm
excited.
so
What are we doing for
excited.
Thanksgiving?
Hey, So, we know it's a stressful holiday. So, I am going to read you some Thanksgiving drama stories from
Oh,
Reddit.
oh my goodness. You so did not do
I
this. You
did.
guys, I literally had no idea what he was doing related to all of this. All it just said on our notes was Jaren has a remix idea.
Yep.
Please make sure to ask about it after the episode. And I'm like, what is this? And I thought maybe we were going to play a game, but oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Read on the drama,
Yes.
please.
So, just a trigger warning, there will be potential comments or situations discussing drug abuse,
Okay.
um, substance abuse in general,
Gotcha.
physical and potentially mental abuse. Now, if any of those are triggers of yours, please feel free to tread lightly. But these are meant to specifically put a smile on your face and hopefully send you all on a better Thanksgiving than what you could have potentially had while some of us are traveling out there today. So, are you ready to dive into some of
Oh
these
my
stories?
goodness. I'm so excited.
Okay,
All right. Story number one. Let's
I'm gonna
go.
smack you right with the first one that I found.
Smack me.
My family is known as a particularly dramatic family, and my brother and I caused a lot of chaos on the regular. But my aunt passing out at the dinner table from methadone really made us look like angels.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. I hope that person gets some help.
Yes.
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 I separated from my alcoholic husband last week, so I was quiet and peaceful. My first Thanksgiving without him in 33 years. I
Wow.
also accidentally broke a glass serving platter that we received as a wedding present. How symbolic.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hey, good for her though.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
good for her.
Hell yeah.
Keep going, girl.
This is for the people out there who are still working on this day in the
Hmm.
restaurant. Closed the restaurant I worked at. I am, quote, the manager, 3 hours early so the kitchen guys could go home and spend some semblances of Thanksgivings with their families, assumedly against the wishes of our GM slash director of operations,
Mm.
waiting on the angry emails slash phone calls slash sit down. Whatever. I'm leaving 2 weeks.
Ooh, nice one.
Ooh, yeah. What a great way to take care of your team.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know?
We need more people like that in management and leadership positions who stand up for their employees. Absolutely. I
Yeah.
love it. It's good energy.
Do you know what 2 sentence horror stories are?
I okay, so I've seen those represented in shows because they do those like
Uh
short
huh.
horror stories. I think there's
There
I
is
don't know if
actually a
it's on
TV show on
Netflix.
CW.
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Yes, I
Yes.
watched those.
So
Mhm.
this is a 1 sentence Thanksgiving story.
Oh my goodness.
Half the family didn't show up, so my dad started doing impressions of them.
Oh my god, I love that. I I would be here for that.
Oh my gosh. I might win this year. My uncle's girlfriend, who, mind you, spent several years in prison for manslaughter, went after him with a knife, ended up
Ooh.
stabbing him a couple times.
Ooh.
No serious wounds, as he managed to overpower her and get the knife away. But my god, it's a redneck's entertainment at its finest. Yes, she is now sitting in jail. Edit. Need to add that they didn't break up until after the court date because apparently she expected him to post bail, and that was the final straw for her.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I just have to say I pictured because when they as soon as they mentioned redneck, I literally pictured like hoedown music going on as like they're
Right.
running around the table trying to like yeah, the stabbing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's terrible,
It's
but it's
okay.
funny.
It's okay. Um, I for sure this one has substance abuse because the drug is said in the very first sentence.
Gotcha.
So trigger warning, skip the next 10 seconds, 10,
Okay.
20, 30 seconds. My dad's wife is back on meth.
Mm,
She hid his keys inside his car so that he can't find them, but it will still start. It's a push to start.
okay.
So she can drive without him knowing. She also stuck a magnetic tracker thing under his seat. I also found out that my cousin with Down syndrome can knock back whiskey just like she's drinking water. She parties harder than I've ever
Oh
could,
my
and I am
goodness.
so jealous.
Honestly, I would be so jealous of that girl. Fucking get it.
Get it, girl.
Oh my god, I love it.
Get it.
I love it.
Go break those stereotypical molds.
Yes, yes. That is definitely a positive one. I like the ending of that.
Yes. Had a Friendsgiving in college. Bought one of those flimsy disposable foil baking pans for the turkey. Bought a big ass turkey too. While taking it out of the oven, juice from the turkey spilled into the oven. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so bad when that
I
happens.
know because you're about to find out.
I've literally, oh no.
I know. A giant flame of fire came from the oven like something from a movie. Burnt my friend's eyebrows off. Some first, some second-degree burns.
Oh shit.
Melted the knobs off from the oven. I'm a
Holy
vegetarian
shit.
now, so I don't even eat turkey.
Oh my god. That sounds like a terribly traumatic event. Oh my gosh. And I get so scared because that actually has happened where like some of the juice like spills over because the turkey like if it's not like the walls aren't high enough, right, or it like gets flimsy and then
Yeah.
it like creates so much smoke and then you're like even just cooking in general on Thanksgiving, half the time I got to get the door open because at some point some level of smoke and steam is gonna like
Yeah.
make the system think that there's a fire.
Right.
Oh gosh.
My friend's brother smoked a joint before the meal. During said meal, everyone stops and just stares at him. He was eating the mashed potatoes from the family past bowl. And that's how he was caught being a stoner.
Sorry.
I know.
Okay, but I love mashed potatoes.
I also love when
That's
mashed
gonna be
potatoes
like
eat mashed potatoes.
that's gonna be like taken away like as a side. Like I feel like you as like editing our podcast is gonna like take that out and like use that as a thing to be like Heather saying, "I love
It's gonna be
mashed
part of the trailer.
potatoes."
I love mashed
I
potatoes.
like mashed potatoes.
I'm from Tennessee. I like eggs. Oh my
Oh,
god. The
I like
girls'
eggs.
room from Amanda Show.
Yes.
Welcome to the girls' room.
Oh my
Starring in
god.
the boys'
His room.
room. I like
I
eggs.
like eggs. Oh my goodness. I like mashed potatoes. Okay, what's your favorite Thanksgiving side? Sorry, real quick ADHD moment. What's your favorite Thanksgiving side? We talked about this at work, so I have to ask now because it's on my mind.
Corn casserole.
Oh,
And that reminded me, I was supposed to
that's
bring you a
so
snack.
that's so Midwest and like
I
Southern of
know.
you.
I know. I was supposed to
Seriously.
bring a snack today so that you could try these pretzels that taste like sweet corn. They
Oh my
taste
god,
so
that sounds
fucking
amazing.
good.
So I literally didn't even know what corn casserole was as a Northeasterner
Yeah.
until I moved to the Midwest, and of course, y'all like corn here.
Fucking love
Corn,
it.
it's corn. Um,
That's what Indiana makes.
but yeah, I didn't even know what it was until like literally like I don't know like 3 or 4 years ago even. Like I didn't even have it until then. So it was just not. It's never been a part of the Thanksgiving stuff.
Yeah.
Mine is stuffing. I like homemade stuff.
Mm.
Homemade stuffing. I make
She says,
homemade.
I like getting stuffed.
No comment. Not gonna deny it.
At my friend's conservative Catholic family's house for Thanksgiving, and
Sorry,
his
I already know it's gonna be good.
and his older brother told everyone that my friend had gotten a tattoo. His parents were so pissed and forced him to show them the tattoo. When they saw that it was a $sign on his left butt cheek, there were tears.
I kind of just wonder if like they slapped his ass cheek with a Bible to like suddenly make it better.
Right. Right.
Also, can we be for real? Are we really still having problems with tattoos in today's day and age? Like, I'm sorry, but like, I just have to say this. In the post-COVID, post-2020 world, especially,
Post
like,
millennials taking
can
over the
we
working
please
force.
get over the fucking like different hair color and tattoo thing as a symbol of someone not being a good person or something? Like, I just don't understand how that's still a thing. If y'all are still sitting on that, you need to find something new.
Some professions. I know.
I don't understand. I know, and because there are people in certain professions who would be like, you can't ever do that. I mean, it's part of the reason why I haven't had a tattoo for so long.
Right.
I've always wanted them, and I still need to go and get one. But like, dear Lord, that just needs to like not be a thing anymore. It's so frustrating.
I know.
Sorry.
I remember
On
when I
my
left.
high horse.
I remember when I left my first fast food job that I had held for 5 years from freshman year all the way up until I finished beauty school, and I got my first job in a salon. I remember the first thing I did was getting piercings and tattoos that I could not have.
Mm-hmm.
It was like first thing. I'm
Yeah.
I'm a hairdresser now.
Absolutely.
So,
It's also kind of I have to say one more thing on this because I had this thought while you were saying that. It's kind of like for the people who still have that like fear of others with this with tattoos or different alternative hair colors, that similar sort of like alternative vibes that got
yeah.
popularized in the late 80s, early 90s. So again, it's been a while. It's been like 30 years, guys.
Mhm.
Um if that's what drives your judgment and your fears, dear Lord, do I almost want your life? Because I'm like, if that's what scares you the most, man, what have you not experienced?
Well, I know that you're not going to, I don't expect you to know this, but when I was in high school searching up porn on my
Mm-hmm.
iPad
Mm-hmm.
or my
Oh yes,
iPod
of course I
Touch,
knew about this event. No, I'm just
so
kidding.
there was a website and that was like Alterna Dudes. So it was
Oh my
guys with tattoos and
goodness.
piercings. And because all of the
Guys with
other
tattoos and piercing
actors,
are fucking hot as shit.
well, because all of the other guys that were in all of the other
Mm-hmm.
major brands were clean of those things.
Interesting.
And so now, and I also remember when the first male supermodel that had tattoos was featured in a magazine. Because I
Ah,
remember thinking, wow,
yes.
now they don't look so
Now that you
plain.
think about it, yeah, like a lot of times, it's a very clean thing. I mean, I literally think, I mean, dudes with the right kind of tattoos, not like
Mm-hmm.
cringe, but like tattoos and like piercings, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's a turn on. It's not like it's not a judgment. And also to me it shows that someone's willing to be themselves and they're not afraid of what like the old school judgment
Yeah.
of others would say.
Yeah.
And both of us grew up in Christian upbringings,
Yeah.
right? And like there is that like you need to keep your body clean for God, but like how does tattooing your body have anything to do with that? I'm sorry, I'm still on my
I
soapbox
know.
about it, but it always drives me crazy, especially because I am now in a place in my life and also in a supportive environment, also in my career,
Mm-hmm.
where like that's supported.
Right.
Even in my like profession in certain areas, like people don't care so much about that anymore.
Right.
Like it is in certain places like
Mm-hmm.
where that work culture is more toxic,
Mm-hmm.
but not where I am, which I'm very proud of. And like it's just it's crazy to me that could define a person for someone.
Right.
And all I see it as a defining thing is positive.
Right.
I don't I literally lack an understanding of how the other side can still think that way.
I
That's
know.
all.
I know.
Yeah. Anyways, but
Next.
moving on, more stories. It
Next
just
one.
got me going. I'm sorry.
My 4-year-old sister was sitting on the at the dinner table next to my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
After taking a bite of something, she said, "My tongue hurts." To which Grandma replied, "Well, come here and let me kiss it to make it feel
Oh
better."
my goodness, please.
The moment their lips touched, my sister vomited directly into my grandmother's mouth. My
Oh.
dad burst into laughter, and Grandma passes off my sister while she gets up to go clean in the bathroom. Not more than 5 seconds after she left, a 2 square foot chunk of the ceiling caved in and fell directly onto her chair. I don't know what TLDR stands for.
Too long didn't read.
Too long didn't read. My sister puked into my grandmother's mouth to save her life while eating Thanksgiving dinner.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a very unique way to save someone's life, let me just tell you.
Baby bird to grandma bird.
Oh my goodness. Oh, gross. But
What?
also, I'm glad that they're still alive. Oh,
Right.
oh.
When I was a little kid, I asked to say the prayer. It was a big honor to get to say it. My family was notorious for fighting, so I said in my little prayer, all nice and cute, and then ended with the smartass quote, "God, please let my family act normal today and not fight."
Oh my goodness.
Before
That was me as a firstborn kid. Oh my God.
those were the words that were going through my head that I was too afraid to say out loud because
Yep.
I don't want to create a drift.
Nope, I'm for real. That's me. Mm-hmm.
Before I could blink, my German grandmother slapped me across the face really hard, which pissed my mother off. Lots of yelling, and we left.
Oof. Well, okay, that leaving the situation, honestly, actually, that's really good advice for Thanksgiving in general that we didn't have time for, but I wanted to, offer points of advice for good mental well being with Thanksgiving. And leaving a situation if you have to is really important,
Yes.
right? Before we make a situation worse.
Yes. Don't sacrifice your peace for other people.
Yes.
And because it's a tradition, traditions have to change at some point.
Hell yeah.
So 25 years ago, my son was born early, November. My
Mm.
mom's family is all prim and proper. So my adopted brother takes my 2-week-old son to check his diaper during dinner. Comes back with a diaper in hand saying it doesn't look right. Proceeds to smell it and said something is wrong. So he tasted it.
Oh,
Everyone is flipping out. He filled a clean diaper with pumpkin pie filling. It was hilarious.
oh my god, that's so weird though.
I know.
It's so totally weird me out. In the moment, like I would think it's funny after, but like I would be so grossed out in the moment.
Right.
Oh goodness.
So this is our last one.
Okay, I'm loving these. By the
This
way, this has been great.
This was my favorite one.
Okay.
My great grandmother died at the table right as we were bowing our heads to pray on Thanksgiving.
Oh, she was like, I can't handle one more of these. Oh my goodness.
She had been slowly dwindling in her health, so the whole family gathered together, figuring it was her last Christmas, literally her last fucking day. Little
my
did we know how right we were.
Oh, wow.
Her kids, and their kids' kids, family she hasn't seen in years. About 20 people all gathered around for her. About 20 people all gathered around with her, pushed up against the recliner. Food is stuffed on the table, and we bow our heads to pray. She was devoutly religious. Before we dig in, as we raise our heads and open our eyes, we find great grandma slumped over, tongue lolling out, dead.
Oh my goodness.
As someone started compressions and another person called the ambulance, my youngest cousin dug into her meal completely unaffected by the dead body.
Okay, that would weird me out. Nope.
Anyway, a nice memory for Thanksgiving every year.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that's a way to go.
Yeah.
If you want people to remember you, bitch.
And yeah.
I'm gonna go out at that family Thanksgiving.
But,
And
like-
also, like, do you really want to handle another family Thanksgiving?
Yeah, but could you imagine how hungry her ghost is?
Oh my gosh.
She went out hungry. Ooh,
Oh,
I'm
she was
hungry.
fasting. Oh.
I'm hungry. Where's the turkey? Where's the stuffing and the corn casserole?
The corn. It's corn.
It's
I'm gonna be
corn.
singing that in my afterlife. I'm gonna remember this time, like, you know, a little bit after 2020, being like, it's corn.
A big lump with nuts.
It's got the juice.
It has the juice.
Can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
Anyway,
Yes.
we can't sing that every episode. We're gonna get,
I know.
We're gonna get in trouble.
I know. we're gonna get in trouble.
So, I hope this brings some smiles to your folks' faces, and hopefully you have some safe travels out there today.
Agreed. Safe travels for Thanksgiving, everybody. If you are traveling,
Yes.
if you're hosting, good luck with all of the cooking and all of the other things that you've had to do to take care of everyone. You're a real trooper. If you are attending a Thanksgiving party, enjoy. And also, if you're working or you're not able to celebrate this year and you want to, hopefully you're able to do a little bit for yourself. And it doesn't have to be on Thanksgiving Day. You
No.
know, it's okay to have it on, a nice turkey meal on the weekend.
Yeah,
So-
nothing is real. Nobody says you have to do Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving.
Exactly. So don't feel pressure.
No.
That's always my thing. Don't feel the pressure to do it the way society tells you.
Yes. Or
As me, the Aquarius.
your unhealthy relatives.
Yes. Yes. It is okay to not be around that if it's better for you not to.
Yep, that is correct. As my therapist would say, you got to put yourself first, buddy.
Yep. Love it. My
Well-
therapist would say the same. And also, she told me she would check out the podcast, and I'm so excited.
Do you want to say some shout outs to our therapists really quick?
I don't know if they want to be named, so I won't say that. But
Okay, well, you know who you are.
yes, you know who you are. Thank you for helping me through some of the darkest times of my life and for continuing with me on my journey
Yeah, and
through mental health.
tell your patients about this podcast. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yay, happy
You w-
Thanksgiving.
You will actually hear from us back on schedule, and we love you.
Yeah.
And
Bye.
bye.